Ah, guys, you look amazing. Oh. And guys, your music, your storytelling, oh my gosh, I loved it. How long have you been working together?
I would have to think easily at least 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still like each other?
Yes. I've known John since pretty much we got out of high school.
Okay.
But we
10 years
played
ago.
music for a long time, and he was in Nashville for a long time. And,
Ever been together as a
Pardon me?
couple?
excuse me?
Have you ever been together as a couple?
No.
I don't know. You never know.
No, you never know.
You never know.
Not yet. Probably don't bank on it.
And maybe you, the two of you, maybe there are other couples. Is there any couple in this group?
We're pretty individual.
Oh, okay.
You know.
You've got other people outside the business.
Oh yeah, it's a big family network, but we've always managed through all of the things that we do outside the music to come together to play.
Okay.
You know, we've always maneuvered that to make it work.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, because really everyone's doing their other things.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, do you play in other bands as well? Do you play like solo? Do you sing?
Not so much that. John he plays, and for many years he's played with many different people and done a lot of session work.
Okay.
In Nashville and other places. So he does that. Lisa does some professional work that she's an expert on.
Uh-huh.
And
No, I've seen the performance with the fiddle. Is that the fiddle? That one?
Yeah.
And does he ever, because it goes so fast, and does he ever get burnt, or can the chords, I don't know, break?
Oh, strings.
Because, you know, sometimes it looks like it's sewing, right?
Yeah, more often like the hairs on the fiddle bow will
Uh-huh.
come off, and those will break, but not typically a string. They're pretty tough.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
that
you
can
might.
happen on the other one.
Well, yeah, on the bow, because it's out of horsehair,
Uh-huh.
and so the horsehair can.
That would be pretty
Get
entertaining to see something like that. You know, oh God, I'm so good I broke it.
yeah, it's always theater when someone does break a string in a performance.
Yes.
Because you kind of just, what do we do now? And, you know, it's easy for everyone just to kind of wait, stand around. But yeah, fortunately, we haven't broken a string in a long time.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's something that's
It's
worrisome.
sad, yeah.
It's worrisome.
Sometimes, yeah,
Things.
we try to break some microphones, you know, to see how good we are.
Make sure you're working hard enough. Yeah.
Well, guys, please do tell your names and what do you do for the people that don't know you.
Sure, I'm Lisa Pattison, and I play fiddle with Ed. We've been playing together for probably like 12 years or so.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm Ed Snodderly, and I live in East Tennessee, and been messing with the guitar since I was 12, and still trying to make a good song and get a good gig.
Oh, come on, you're a legend.
Well, it's you know, you're all. It's
Everybody always looking to get better.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
you can't. It's not a
It's
gift.
the mindset.
You have to work on it. So
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're
My name is John Berger, and I play drums and percussion.
yeah.
okay.
I'm from East Tennessee, the same area that Ed's from. Most of my career was in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Nice. And applause to that, first and foremost, to the introduction. So that's very nice. Yeah.
Well-
You can applaud as well.
Oh, yes.
To your own
Guys.
introduction.
Well, you know, really and truly, you'd be fascinated to know John's history. When I first met him, I mean, he has always been just the most incredible and tasteful percussionist.
Uh-huh.
And we knew each other. We had musician friends that he had played with that I ended up playing with a time or two. But our paths finally crossed when we worked on a little record called Little Egypt and Other Attractions.
Mm.
And then we recently did a thing in Nashville with this new record called Chimney Smoke. And
Okay.
he helped me gather up some great musicians from the area and put that together.
Okay.
But most recently, John played with Don Williams, but you would find him also with the Dixie Chicks. He used to play Monday nights at the Bluebird Cafe, very famous cafe
Uh-huh.
with.
What
Mike
is this
Henderson.
cafe? Is it?
It's in Nashville.
Okay, yeah.
It's a very famous place. It's pretty much where songwriters got the songwriting
Gather
round
together.
going.
Oh,
I love
okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
really kind of a songwriter's place.
yeah.
Nashville is the Hollywood of
Of music.
songwriters and musicians. Yeah.
But there's a
We've
lot-
learned these during these past 4 days. It's yeah.
it's
But
a-
you
it's a
all
hub.
gather in
Yeah.
Nashville.
They
It's like
do.
the
Yeah.
Mecca.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, here we are in the mountains of Southwest Virginia.
Mhm,
This is
yeah.
powerful.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is.
And may I ask you, where were you? So you're from Tennessee originally?
East
You were
Tennessee.
born there?
Tennessee, yeah.
And what about you?
West Virginia.
West Virginia?
East Tennessee also.
Is Tennessee? Oh, which towns? Which other cities?
I'm from Charleston, West Virginia. Originally.
Charleston.
Charleston.
Okay. Oh, Charleston is a Charleston. Yeah. Did
Yeah,
I pronounce it right?
Charleston.
Okay.
Close, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Charleston is the dance.
That's right. That's the same one, but from a different Charleston.
And you, my dear?
What about you, Ed?
What town?
Yeah.
City.
I ended up
Or
in
city.
Johnson City, and
Just,
I was born in a pretty famous music town, Knoxville,
Uh-huh.
and then I lived in different
Oh,
places.
Knoxville,
as a
yeah,
kid.
North Carolina?
No, Knoxville,
Ten-
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And traveled. My dad was a traveling salesman, and we ended up in different cities, but we settled in Johnson City, and that's been home for a long time.
Okay, nice. Of this.
Yeah.
And John?
The little town I grew up in is close to Johnson City. It's called Elizabeth.
Okay.
It's it's maybe 12, 15,000 people.
Nice, happy childhood.
Yes,
Did you have nice families? Families of musicians? Give us something.
because you started at 12. So who inspired you? Were you looking at your family that were musicians
Well,
themselves,
okay,
or
I had
outside?
a baseball glove and a bat, and I'd been out in the play, out in the neighborhood, and I walked in, and my mother's sitting in this chair. She always sat there. Well, she did a. She wasn't always sitting.
She was always seated.
She never got up. To the contrary. But she goes, "Oh, would you like to learn to play the guitar? What do you think about the guitar?" I'm going, and I got back to my room and I went, "I think I would." And she said, "Well, we'll get that guitar that's in the attic at your grandparents' house." And my grandfather was an old-time fiddle player and a farmer, and I'd seen the guitar. It was up in the attic, had 3 strings on it. And in the 30s, my dad and his brothers bought the guitar working tobacco. And then they would play square dances outside of Knoxville. But I got that guitar. And it was a special question
Moment.
that my mother threw at me. Would you like to learn to play the guitar? And
Yeah, how dare she?
I'm thankful for that. I am.
No, nice, yeah.
I'm thankful for the question, and then I'm also thankful. A year or two later, I'm like wandering around. I'm wanting an electric guitar.
Of course.
You know, it's just the way it goes. But my dad said, "You need to learn how to play this guitar. You need to learn G, C, and D." And he set me down at the kitchen table, and he played G, C, and D, and he handed me the guitar.
I mean,
He said, "I'm not going to work on McAllister's. You learn how to play it." And that was a very important guitar lesson.
I mean, she has probably asked you a lot of questions, so you just picked that up. I mean, she has probably asked you, would you know how to learn how to clean those windows?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
But you didn't pick that up.
I think she was,
Would you like to clean the carpet or so? And you said, nah.
she was looking out for me.
Yeah.
And
That's
also
very
realizing that
nice.
during that time, there was a lot of people picking up the guitar.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was
yes.
the British invasion.
Oh.
Things were happening.
With the
you know?
guitars.
Yeah, people, it's like, and the folk revival had happened.
Oh, okay.
Sang, and she kept up. So it was, like I say, she was intuitive enough to ask me that question. Thank goodness she did.
Nice.
Truly.
And applause to have nice parents that will support
They
you. Yes.
encourage you and push you to.
My
to
parents
work for
still
your
don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
dad, they never discouraged me. He only said one time, he says, it's a great opportunity in this line of work to get into drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
And I said, I know that. I said, I think I can work through that. He goes, and that's really all he needed to know. But that was another thing, but hey, you're going to go down the wrong road there. No. Find your highway.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
But besides the guitar playing, you are, I would say, a Weaver Awards. I love your storytelling on stage. So you are a songwriter as well.
Yeah.
So when did you start writing? Were you
Always
also
from
starting?
the get-go.
Oh, okay.
I was really into this guy. He had a TV show. His name was Perry Como. I like Perry Como. But the thing that really got me is Tennessee Ernie Ford standing in this one light on national TV and snapping his fingers and singing this song called 16 Tons by Merle Travis.
Wow.
And it's like, whoa, look at the theater of that.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, I want to stand in that light and try to make a song,
Yes.
you know?
Well, we're gonna give you the same spotlight here.
You gotta go right up there.
If you told me before, we would have come with a light.
Yeah, there you go.